Allow me to once again welcome him in your presence. At the outset of my speech, I pray to Almighty Allah for mercy upon my Pakistani brothers and sisters who lost their lives yesterday in the tragic road accident in Balochistan province when a passenger coach plunged off a cliff. I convey my condolences to my brother Sharif on behalf of my country and my nation. Distinguished members of the press, in our talks today, we exchange views on regional and global issues, with a particular focus on our bilateral relations. First of all, the entire world has had a sigh of relief thanks to the calm achieved through the Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding. Recent reports in the international media have highlighted the challenges involved in the negotiation process. I would like to once again congratulate my dear brother, Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif, as well as our Pakistani brothers and sisters, whose invaluable efforts played a major role in achieving this outcome. We too have supported and continue to support every step that will help to reduce tensions in our region and resolve issues through diplomatic means. We are closely monitoring the Israeli administration's provocations aimed at sabotaging the agreement, the Memorandum of Understanding. The Zionist massacre team responsible has tied its political survival to the continuation of conflicts in the region. And the Israeli occupying forces are also continuing their unlawful and inhumane attacks on the oppressed people of Gaza. The current war-addicted Israeli government must not be allowed to once again engulf our region in a smell of gunpowder and blood. Turkey seeks the establishment of an environment in which all the peoples of the region, regardless of their faith, can live in peace and security. We're also making every effort to create such an environment. Taking this opportunity, I think it is worth emphasizing the following point. No solution that does not draw strength from the will and contributions of the countries in the region can possibly be lasting. We'll continue to work in solidarity with our brotherly countries, foremost among them Pakistan, to strengthen peace, stability, and prosperity in our region. Distinguished members of the press, our solidarity with Pakistan continues in every field. We discussed the steps we can take to further enhance our trade and investment relations in a manner befitting the spirit of solidarity. And we discussed them all today. We have reaffirmed our target of increasing our trade volume to the previously set level of $5 billion. Our respective ministries of trade are particularly working on the special economic zone planned for our business people in Karachi. Similarly, negotiations are ongoing on expanding the scope of our preferential trade agreement. I believe that the business forum Prime Minister Sharif attended today will also contribute to our relations in terms of investment and trade. We too encourage our investors to engage in more activities in Pakistan. Our cooperation in the defense industry is one of the cornerstones of our economic relations, and it continues to grow stronger with new projects each passing day. We are implementing these projects step by step, and I'm confident and I believe that they will further strengthen Pakistan. We want to deepen our cooperation with Pakistan in the fields of energy, transportation, critical minerals, and information technologies. Today, the Prime Minister and I reaffirmed our shared commitment once again. As I conclude my remarks with these thoughts, I hope that today's meeting and the decisions we have reached will lead to beneficial outcomes. Now I leave the floor to Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Your Excellency, my dear brother President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan, distinguished ministers, excellencies, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon. Let me once again take this opportunity to thank my dear brother President Tayyip Erdoğan for his warm welcome and gracious hospitality. It is always a pleasure to visit the magnificent city of Istanbul on the shores of the Bosphorus where history meets modernity and the rich cultures of both East and West thrive side by side. The great Turkish sage Yunus Emre beautifully said, "A heart makes the best home for a friend." No words could better describe the relationship between our two nations. Pakistan has always found a home in the hearts of the people of Turkey, just as Turkey lives in the hearts of every Pakistani. This unique friendship was forged through centuries of shared history, common faith, mutual sacrifice, and an enduring sense of brotherhood. Long before our two modern states came into being, our peoples stood together in moments that shaped the course of history. During the Turkish War of Independence, the Muslims of the subcontinent, led by the Ali brothers, stood shoulder to shoulder with their Turkish brothers and sisters. Mothers took off their bangles. Young daughters gave away their cherished jewelry, and countless families sacrificed their savings in remarkable expression of love and solidarity. But little did our forefathers know that this selfless generosity would one day be returned by the people of Turkey with even greater compassion, affection, and brotherhood. Turkey has always stood by Pakistan in difficult times, and Pakistan too, in its humble ways, has extended its support to Turkey during challenging moments. That spirit of solidarity was reciprocated with remarkable generosity whenever Pakistan faced adversity, whether during war, devastating earthquakes, or catastrophic floods. The people of Turkey stood firmly by Pakistan. And I fondly remember that during the 2010 floods, my dear brother President Tayyip Erdoğan personally visited the flood affected areas of Pakistan, and I accompanied him to Muzaffargarh and adjoining areas. As Chief Minister of Punjab, I had the honor of knowing him very closely. I also remember with deep appreciation the generosity of my respected sister, Madam Amine Erdoğan, who very kindly donated her own necklace to support the flood victims of Pakistan, a deeply and touching gesture that touched the hearts of millions of Pakistanis and came to symbolize the sincerity of Turkey's love and affection for the people of Pakistan. Under President Erdogan's instructions, Turkish company Toki established a modern hospital, a modern school, and model villages for the people of Muzaffargarh. Today, Recep Tayyip Erdogan Hospital and Amine Erdogan School continues to provide high quality medical treatment to patients and high quality education to our children. And this gesture is a lasting testament to Turkey's compassion and the enduring brotherhood between our two nations. This is why we proudly say Pakistan and Turkey are two hearts of one soul. Our shared heritage has also been enriched by towering personalities whose message continues to inspire humanity. The timeless wisdom of Maulana Jalaluddin Rumi and the visionary philosophy of Allama Muhammad Iqbal continue to inspire our shared journey. It's a matter of great pride that Allama Iqbal, who revered Maulana Rumi as his spiritual guide, is honored with a symbolic resting place beside his mausoleum in Konya, a powerful symbol of the enduring spiritual bond between Pakistan and Turkey. Excellencies, very few leaders of our time have demonstrated the vision, courage, and steadfast resolve that President Tayyip Erdogan has shown over more than 2 decades of bold and dynamic leadership. Under his wise and sagacious leadership, Turkey has undergone a remarkable transformation economically, technologically, and strategically. He has strengthened Turkey's national prestige and confidence, preserved its independent voice, and elevated its standing as one of the most influential countries in regional and global affairs. Pakistan greatly values his friendship, his wisdom, and his consistent guidance and support. Ladies and gentlemen, earlier today I had the opportunity of addressing the Pakistan Turkey Business Conference, where I met distinguished members of Turkey's vibrant business community. The optimism, innovation, and entrepreneurial spirit I witnessed today reaffirmed my conviction that the economic partnership between Pakistan and Turkey is entering a new phase and opening a new chapter under President Erdogan's able leadership. President Erdogan and I have just concluded very comprehensive and productive discussions. We expressed satisfaction over the growing momentum in bilateral trade, investment, and industrial cooperation while reviewing concrete steps to unlock the full potential of our economic partnership. The tremendous reservoir of goodwill between our two countries provide us a unique and ideal opportunity to achieve our mutually agreed target of US $5 billion in bilateral trade. Ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan and Turkey have always stood firmly beside one another on issues of fundamental national importance. Pakistan will continue to stand firmly with Turkey on the issue of Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, just as it has consistently done over the last many decades. I once again express Pakistan's profound appreciation for Turkey's principled and unwavering support for the people of Jammu and Kashmir and their legitimate right to self-determination. Ladies and gentlemen, President Erdoğan and I reaffirmed our shared belief that dialogue, diplomacy, and mutual respect remain the only sustainable path to resolving disputes and preserving international peace and security. I express my deep and sincere appreciation for Turkey's strong and steadfast support for Pakistan's peace effort in the region that, alhamdulillah, have culminated in the signing of the Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding. The future of Pakistan-Turkey relations is infinitely promising and bright. The decisions we have taken today will not remain words on paper. They will translate into greater trade, stronger investment, deeper strategic cooperation, and above all, a better future for our peoples. I assure my dear brother President Tayyip Erdoğan of Pakistan's unwavering commitment to further strengthen this unique partnership. Turkey's success is Pakistan's success. Pakistan's progress is Turkey's progress. As Maulana Rumi so beautifully reminded us, the lamps are different, but the light is the same. Though we speak different languages and live in different lands, the light that guides the people of Pakistan and Turkey is the same. The light of faith, compassion, mutual respect, and an unbreakable brotherhood. May it continue to guide our two brotherly nations towards even greater peace, prosperity, and shared success. Yaşasın Pakistan, Türkiye kardeşliği ve dostluğu. Thank you very much.
वज़ीर-ए-आज़म मोहम्मद शहबाज शरीफ और तुर्क सदर रजब तैयब एर्दोग़ान की जानिब से मुश्तरका न्यूज़ ब्रीफिंग दी गई है और वज़ीर-ए-आज़म ने कहा कि मसला कश्मीर पर दो टोक मौक़िफ़ रखने पर तुर्किया के मशकूर हैं। पाकिस्तान और तुर्किया की शराकत दारी को नई जहत देनी है।
पेल इन्वर्टर ऑन, जो अपनी T3 टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ दे 60 डिग्री की गर्मी में भी पूरी कूलिंग। पेल इन्वर्टर ऑन, गर्मी का स्मार्ट सॉल्यूशन।
घूंट घूंट में